Bali is the world's digital nomad capital, from influencers to vloggers, from social media managers to remote workers across all sectors and industries. The island of the gods is a top pick as a home away from home for digital nomads. Moving to Bali will provide you with enough sightseeing gems for a lifetime. From sculpted rice terraces to ancient temples semi-hidden in the depth of the jungle, beaches with volcanic black sands and never-ending waves, and lakes high up in the mountains. Bali is certainly stunning. Hi everybody, thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time visiting our channel, my name is Ahmed Reza, and here at Persia Global, we help those who are in search of better opportunities to work and live or study abroad. But today I'm going to give you an update on a new Nomad visa for remote workers enthusiasts, as we used to give updates on these types of visas. So if you have not yet subscribed to our channel, subscribe now, and to get informed of our new updates, hit the notification bell, and please share and comment under the description section to communicate effectively through this channel. Bali, is in many ways an incredibly wonderful place to live and work, and there are many expatriates from all over the world living in Bali who have opened businesses and even made a living. Bali is a wonderful place to retire. There is the obvious reason that it is a beautiful tropical paradise with warm weather all year round, but it also has many other amazing plus points to consider. For one, the Balinese people are incredibly warm, helpful, and welcoming, and almost everybody speaks English. The first thing you need to know is that Bali has an excellent hospital and high quality medical care available 24 hours a day. Like many countries, Indonesia has both public and private hospitals. Housing prices for rent could start from $300 per month for a simple homestay and $8,000 per year for 2 to 3 bedroom villa. Should Indonesia launch a digital nomad visa, it would be one of the first countries in Southeast Asia to do so. Thailand have also been trying to implement a remote worker visa for a few years, but is yet to launch. This remote worker visa, known as digital nomad visa category, is increasing in popularity across Europe, though European nomad visas, apart from higher living expenses than the same in Bali, require workers to prove a minimum income and pay tax locally. That brings some problems for remote working applicants. This visa is totally tax-free with, of course, lower living expenses in a stunning Bali. At present, it is difficult for digital nomads to stay in Bali long term. They must either find a way to become employed or set up a business or non-profit organization. They then must go through the costly and arduous process of obtaining a KITAS visa, which is a type of temporary residence visa. Alternatively, they must enter Indonesia on a social or visitors visa, which lasts just 60 days at a time with an extension. This creates a gray area for many, including immigration staff. However, an Indonesian digital nomad visa would regularize what remote workers in Bali are already doing without requiring them to extend their visa every few months. Perhaps the most significant aspect of the remote worker visa is that digital nomads would not be required to pay tax in Indonesia, provided that their income was being generated overseas. But if revenue of any kind were to be generated within Indonesia, then the individual would need to apply for a business KITAS or the D212 multiple entry visitor visa, which allows travelers to conduct work-related activities, visit families and friends, and travel as a tourist. Currently, visitors can either get a tourist visa for a maximum of 60 days or jump through numerous legal hoops for a 6-month temporary work permit. But anyone staying in Indonesia for longer than 183 days of a full year automatically becomes a local tax resident, which means subjecting overseas income to Indonesia's tax rates. So by this visa at hand, you can live and work tax-free for 5 years without a need for visa extension. Indonesia's digital nomad visa would also be longer than every other digital nomad visa currently available in 33 countries, including Germany, Mexico, Barbados, and Estonia. Data compiled by Harvard Business School finds that most digital nomad visas offer stays of 1 to 2 years, with the most generous offering a 4-year stay. Indonesia's top tax bracket is a 35% tax rate at income above about $350,000, while that's a lower tax rate than countries like the US and the UK. It is still more than other potential digital nomad hubs. Dubai, which offers its own 1-year renewable digital nomad visa, doesn't charge income tax at all, whatever the visa type. So having such a visa, a tax exemption for income from overseas, would lower the tax burden on Indonesian-based remote worker, lowering the risk of double taxation. Before the pandemic, Indonesia was weighing up creating a 5-year remote working visa, especially for digital nomads. The discussion was put on hold when COVID-19 struck, but as the pandemic draws to a close, the topic is up for consideration once again. A digital nomad visa would lure tens of thousands of remote workers to Bali. It would also support new digital nomad hotspots to be created. Areas like Lombok and many more rural parts of Java and Sumatra have internet infrastructure, but not the international investment that Bali has. There is a global shift towards remote working, and the benefits to workers, mental health, and business profits are telling. Thank you for your support and likes and being a subscriber of Persia Global channel. We value your confidence in our content and videos and sincerely appreciate your time. Hope we met your expectations via the videos of the channel. Please comment and let us know about any specific content that could meet your immigration or relocation case. Make sure you don't miss out on other valuable videos related to immigration, study abroad, and visa acquisition. In this channel, I address many tips and points you can learn from our years of experience to ensure you are doing right or submitting the right documents. To get started by subscribing to our channel from today, or contact us to use our services at persiaglobal.net/contact. Don't forget to hit notification bell and like button below this video. Don't stop now. You can also subscribe to another channel, IELTS Partner, via the link below this video, which is for our IELTS and TOEFL courses, as well as free lessons, tips, and points on high scoring writing and speaking skills. This is Amar Tawakoli for Persia Global. May God bless you abundantly on your immigration and relocation journey. As always, pin all your hopes always on God. You will never be pinned down by man. I'll see you in the next videos.